There's something back there. Jesus, it's thick in here. I put a camera up in here a while back. And I'm not going to be hunting over here. When we went in here to put this camera up, my oldest daughter, Kirsten, came with me. And right after we got the camera mounted, I keep hearing something back here. Heard limbs break twice now. Could be a deer. There's a lot of deer in here. There it goes again. I am armed, you guys. I don't think he has bears in here. I honestly don't know. We're in Florida, so I'm sure there's a few. Trying to find my camera. There it goes again. I don't know what that is. I think I'm on the trail. Mr. Clarence was telling me, he actually told me about this spot. And what it is, back that direction, I think, or that way, there's a trail that runs all the way down, and this property's got a little tiny stream that runs through it. It's a wet spot, but it always flows. And he's got a huge trail, like a 4-foot wide beat out trail going all the way down, like I don't know if it goes the whole length, but I walked it. I came in from the other side. The road is way back that way. And I came in from the road, I found that trail, and I followed it, and it went all the way down. Somewhere back there or down there. I don't remember exactly where it goes. I only came in here that one time. And I asked him if I could put a camera up in here. Because he's just really, he's very picky on what you do on his property. He'll let me hunt it, but he doesn't want me using a climbing stand because it damages the trees. But he said I can use a ladder stand, which they definitely damage the trees. He's a really nice fella. He's got a heart of gold. He's got a huge piece of property. I think this is the trail. I'm following a very small deer trail. But I clipped some limbs, and I'm not seeing any clipped limbs. Just making my way back in here. That ain't clipped. I thought that was. Oh, this is the spot I put it, I think. It was right there. It's not there now. The mount's still there. When I asked him about putting a screw-in mount, you can't do this on public land. You can't run any foreign objects into the trees. That big trail is right through there, and it goes, I'm not sure of the direction. I think it's north and south. But it runs all the way down, and it kind of curves a little bit. And somewhere that general direction down there, he's got a little stream, and they got a little water hole about the size of a wheelbarrow where they're going to. Well, I'm not going to leave this. I come in here to get my camera out, and Mr. Clarence may have gotten it. I'm going to call him in a minute. Let me take this down right quick. Well, that thing's loose. I wonder if somebody... Yeah, it's not supposed to spin like that. Somebody either stole it or Mr. Clarence took it. He comes out here with the forestry people that he sells his trees to. And they had to come out to do an evaluation, walk through and check the trees. And he said he was going to come in this area. Because this time, whenever they cut the trees out, he's going to have them come back once they get all the trees cut out. And they're going to remove all of the stumps and clear it all the way down to bare ground. And then he's going to replant it. But he's going to put roads all throughout the property and put hunting areas. And he was going to develop it, and now he's considering setting up like micro leases, hunting leases, and putting a green field, plant it, and putting a hunting stand on each section. I don't know how he's going to break them up. 50-acre sections or 100-acre, I have no idea. But he's debating on doing that and leasing out each section. So each section will have a couple of green fields on it and a couple of shooting houses or tree stands or whatever. I don't know what he's putting up. But he's going to try to set it up for in the future the people coming in and they'll lease a section for the year. And it'll be cheaper than leasing a normal lease, which may be, a few $1,000s a year. They're very expensive. That's why I'm not on one. The pig lease, our brother Chris Claghorn, he's the president of that lease, and because I do the work on it to maintain the roads and to help if there's a tree that fell across the road, I'm the one that goes in there and I get all that stuff cut out and removed. And so Chris lets me hunt it. But I'm not on a lease that I actually pay for. I can't afford them. They're really, really expensive. But what Mr. Clarence is trying to do is provide an alternative so people can hunt, and it's not breaking the bank for them. People like me can afford to get a spot, and he was debating on doing some areas for like $500 a year to allow people to come in and I'd be able to hunt it. And he's trying to work all that out now, but they were coming in to check the trees, and I don't know what they're looking for. I guess to measure it, see if they're big enough to harvest. And we have the same type of tree on our property, and this is a sand pine, a short needle pine, and they're just pulpwood trees. They're not big money trees, but these are huge, and we have some smaller, and we have some like this, and then we have a few that are really big, but our property has never been timbered. Let me take that back. The paper company cut it out when they used to own it. They clear cut it. They replanted it in this type tree, and then they sold the property, and it's never been harvested. So some of the trees we got, the sand pines, they're enormous, bigger than I've ever seen them. The areas that we hunt, they have sand pines, but you don't see them this big. Normally they're half that diameter on average. I'm going to see if I got a signal. Okay, I do. All right, I'm going to call Mr. Clarence right quick. And see if he has gotten my camera, if it's been stolen. signal isn't very good. There it goes. Hello? Hey, is Mr. Clarence available? Yes, you too. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye. Oh, I'm still recording. Okay. I'll probably cut this out. I'm putting locks up on this property. And where you come in, it's hard to explain the property. I thought it was rectangular. But the way he's explaining to me, it turns like an L. And it goes all the way out to the road where I came in. But he's got gates way down at that far end I didn't know about. And so I'm going to go change out the locks that he has on it. I got to take the old ones off and putting some new ones on that are keyed differently. And he said that I can walk around and check it out. I haven't been on that end, and so I want to see. I want to see what the property looks like. I keep hearing stuff around me. Let me get this camera down. I'm not going to stop recording. I don't know what it is. It's probably wildlife. But we're going to go. I'll show you guys this trail. This is when I found this spot. Well, can't say that I found it. This is Mr. Clarence's spot. He's got it. There's a big trail in here. I think it's right there. Should be. There's a big piece of lightard right there, laying on the ground underneath that, following them. He has a lot of rattlesnakes over here. So it may not be a good idea that I'm coming over here with no snake boots on. All right, this is the trail. It's not looking real good on camera. Anyway, it goes right here. It turns around that little tree, and then it continues back, and it turns to the left 8 or 10 feet, and then it takes off toward that little stream, and you could just about drive a golf cart through it. It's so wide down there and beat out. Got a lot of tracks in it right here. But you see that where it goes through back here? It goes all the way back. It goes right here around this, and then it goes straight back through there. Oh, crud. I left my bag sitting down back here. I was trying to find that camera, and I dropped my bag. Jeez, I gotta go all the way back and get it. I'm not gonna make you guys go with me this entire way. But I'll pick back up in a minute. I'm going to go grab the bag. I'm going to get out of here and get back to the four-wheeler, and we're going to go to the other end of the property, which from where I'm at, all right, the four-wheeler's back that way, somewhere back that direction. Probably maybe 100 yards. It's not very far, but it's back that direction. This property, I thought the end of it was like a quarter mile that way, and I thought that was the end. and then a corner right up here because he's got signs up. But it actually continues like a long, long way up there. I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 feet, over half a mile. It goes way back, and I think that's north. I'm kind of turned around on this one. The way this property's laid out is it's similar to ours, but everything is opposite. When I'm walking west on our property, there's areas out here that look very similar, and it seems like you're walking west, like we are when we're on our property, but you're not. You're walking east. It's just a weird layout. I get turned around on it a lot, and it actually boundaries us way back that direction. His property ties into our, well, it don't tie into it. It's just a boundary line that separates him from us. But let me go grab this, and I'll be back with you guys in just a minute when we get back to the four-wheeler. That's the tree I had the camera on. All right, see you in a second. I was going to show you guys the road going over here. I got to the four-wheeler and got some water, and just kind of, I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, burn it. Just got stung. Oh, crud. That hurt. Okay, I am on that property. And I'm trying to figure out. I haven't been here before. Somebody's been here. Whoops, I didn't mean to break it. Anyway, I see bones right there. Thought this was a trail. I don't think it is. Oh boy, my leg's on fire now. That is bones. Look at that. Yeah, that's bones right there. There's another one right there. It's like a pelvis bone, pelvic bone. Just trying to get the zoom to work a little bit. There it goes. That's some vertebrae. And of course the pelvic bone. It's like a trail right there. Ow! That burned it. That had thorns. Okay. Maybe not. I thought it was. Okay, there's that other bone right there, and the vertebrae that we looked at. Some pretty oak trees right there. Looks like it drops off right there, like the ground drops off. I don't believe there's any streams or creeks down here, I don't think. What's that? Is that a trail? I'm just trying to find somewhere I don't have to go through all the stick stuff. because I have shorts on. This is the game trail right here. Just looking, make sure there's no other bones laying around anywhere. I don't want to come up on a boneyard. Oh, that's a leaf moving. Oh, it was an animal. Ooh, something smells. It's really pretty in here. Man, this is really pretty. All up through there, I mean, these are oaks right here. But all of that, except for this holly in front of me, all that in the background, all of this is oaks. Acorn producing oaks. I don't have a lot of time to walk. There's so much going on lately, and it's been really, really busy. I tell you guys, as a country, we are absolutely spiraling out of control. I don't know if you guys seen on the news a few days ago, a man named Charlie Kirk was at a college. He'd go to these colleges, and I am familiar with him, but he is an advocate of free speech and also the freedom to believe in anything, anyhow you choose to believe. But like most of us, he also believed that nobody has the right to force their beliefs upon you. And he was a good Christian man. He was a supporter of Donald Trump, President Trump. And it doesn't matter who you vote for. It doesn't matter who you support. You know, we all have that choice. We can support whomever we feel like supporting. It's just a right that we have. It's a freedom. And some lunatic decided that that man didn't have the right to run around and teach people to defend their freedoms and educate people on his beliefs. He listened to people, he allowed them to speak, and he was really good about it. I didn't agree with everything that Charlie Kirk said, but the way that he always stated things, he done it properly. And I do believe in that. He was a good man. We all have different beliefs, every single one of us. We may believe a lot alike in certain fields, but in other fields, our beliefs differ greatly. But he didn't deserve to be shot on stage and have his family's life disrupted, his wife and children witnessing his execution. That's absolutely uncalled for, but that's the time that we live in, folks. We are being attacked for your political beliefs, for your religious beliefs, for whatever beliefs you have, there's people out there that are looking to attack you for it. So you guys, please be careful if you're out and about anywhere. We're almost to the point that you cannot give anyone your opinion on anything, because they'll end up attacking you for it. I'd highly recommend that you guys practice carry concealed, stay armed so that you can defend yourself and your family and your loved ones. If 5 or 6 of you are out to have dinner and just have a good night and, celebrate someone's anniversary, and if none of you are armed and you come across one of these crazed lunatics, within seconds, that person could end all of your lives. So please, we don't want to lose any of you. We got a vast family here at Standing Goats Rescue. We have Democrats, we have Republicans. We have people from all walks of life right here, and we all get along amazingly well. We are one family. We're all created by the same entity. The Most High God created each and every one of us. He loves us all the same. And we have the right to believe in absolutely anything we want to believe in. But I'm just putting a heads up, a warning out there to you guys. Please be careful. Don't get involved with none of this political garbage that's going around. People are using politics as an excuse to kill someone. And there's no excuse for it. The only time that should ever enter your mind is when you have an evil, wicked person coming into your home wee hours of the morning when everyone's asleep, looking to do you harm. But in public, just for sharing your beliefs with other people, that doesn't give anyone a right to lay a hand on you. I am armed. From the minute I step out of my bed, I am armed. I have to be. I have a family, and I'll absolutely put myself in the line of fire to keep them safe. And that goes with all of you. If I'm ever out in public with any of you here, and threat coming against your life, if I'm there, I'll be the one standing in front of the bullet, because I'll be throwing them back. There's just no sense in it. It angers me that idiot killed another human being for his beliefs. That absolutely angers me. But that's the sole intention of it. For those of you that are also angered by it, just let it stay just an emotion. Don't act on it. That's the sole purpose of the enemy, of Satan, is to cause things like this to happen so that we will react. And then we come under fire, if you understand what I mean, as far as losing our lives, losing our freedoms, going to prison, or possibly facing the death sentence. It just concerns me. But it's more evidence of the time that we're in, so please keep your lamp full. If you're unaware, if you're unfamiliar with that saying, keep your lamps full of oil, that basically means make sure that you are filled with the Spirit of God. Do as good as you can possibly do, but That does not mean, as men and women of the Most High God, that does not mean that we have to stand there and be brutally executed. It was never, ever said in the ancient scripture that we're not supposed to fight back. That's where the power of God comes into it. They come against you. If you have the means, you fight back, and fight back with an absolute vengeance. The Holy Spirit's on your side. Got a deer in front of me, you guys. Hold on. She's sleeping. Hold on. She's right there. I'm going to squat down. Oh, she just moved. That's a deer. I'm sitting there talking, and I look up, and this deer's laying up here. Isn't that cool? It's only about 40 yards from me. It looks further because of the camera, but it's not. It looked like a little doe. She just went right in there. She was laying right there. That is so cool. Now, if you go that direction, quite a ways back, this part of his property borders our property. And we do have a mineral spot over there that we're feeding and putting minerals out for them. We're not hunting it. That's one of the safe zones for the deer. Trying to see where she went. But we have a mama deer that I guess she follows this row of pines that's real thick in there. And she crosses onto the property. She has 2 babies, 2 spotted fawns. She has twins. That was awesome. She just went in here. She was somewhere right here. Trying to figure out where she went. I guess she went in right there. And she's not making a sound. Isn't that wild? Going through all that thick stuff and not making one peep of a sound. That's amazing. Oh, who is that? Stand by just a moment. Alright, sorry you guys. It was Ken checking on me. I'm late getting back. Alright, I am going to, I'm going to head back up, I guess. I just wanted to film. I have not filmed in over a week. It's just been really, really busy, and I haven't had any opportunity at all to get out here in the woods to do any filming. Look how pretty it is out here. This is absolutely beautiful. Got all these oak trees through here. No wonder the deer are up in here. They're all producing they're not dropping acorns yet. The acorns are not, they're not ripe. not mature. See if I can find some that you can see. It's just wild that little deer looked like a doe and a baby. Now we do have a doe and two babies that are headed. They're going down to where our property is, and they're crossing over. And I got a camera up over there, so we get her on camera all the time. I tried to share the video clip of the babies, and it would not allow me to add it to the video. It's been the last video uploaded. I was going to put it in there, but for some reason it would not allow me to add it to the video, so I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, I'm not looking to preach to you guys. It's not the purpose of this video. I've seen the shooting of Charlie Kirk, and it was, he has never done anything that would lead to him losing his life. He's never done anything like that. There's not many people who have. The ones that have done stuff in which they should have lost their life, they come out completely unscathed. It's always the good people that end up being targets. Golly, I could sleep right here. This is beautiful. Jeez, I love this area. Anyhow, I hope all of you are doing well. I hope everything's working out for you. We're doing good. The new medication that my doctor has me on is absolutely working. I've got to go see him this coming, I think it's Monday or Tuesday this week. He's an hour away, so he's down in Panama City, so I've got a long way to go to see him, but I've got to go see him, and this new medicine he's given me is working so well. One of the other medications I've been taking since 2002 for my blood pressure, I've only been taking it twice a week. Before I had to take it every day because of how high my pressure gets. And since the new medication, I've not had to take it. I haven't taken it in 3 or 4 days now. So things are definitely improving. I'm on the mend for sure. And I will most definitely be hunting this year. 100% I will be in the woods. And I'll be in the woods with throwing sticks at deer. I won't be shooting them yet. We'll be using arrows. But I will definitely be there. And we will be filming hunts as always. And now I'm turned around, I believe. I'm not sure I'm going the right way. I've got the app on my phone, I just have not turned it on. But that's the kind of stuff that I do. Anyway, everyone's good in our household. I hope the same is true for you and your household. I just want to let everyone know that we absolutely love you guys and gals. And we thank you greatly for the support. If any of you have emailed me and I have not responded, please forgive me. I am so backed up, and due to being OCD, I cannot open my email and start responding to the first emails I get. I have to scroll all the way down to the last read email and start at that point. And it is months worth, and that is absolutely no exaggeration. There are so many thousands of emails that I am behind on. It's so bad, I even considered just opening a new email account so that I can respond immediately to you guys and then take my time to go over the old ones until I get them caught up. I've been debating on doing that, but I just haven't. I've lost so much time when I got sick that I'm going 7 days a week trying to get caught up on everything that I got behind on, which is a lot of stuff. But things are slowly improving. I'm trying to get my screen open. Things are getting better. It's just a slow go process, but it will eventually get caught up. Just a matter of time. But outside of that, everything's good. My truck is still broke down. I have not got it fixed yet. I've got to replace some sensors, oxygen sensors. I got 4 of them that I have to replace. Well, it's 3 of them I have to replace. But the mechanics that I've spoke to told me to replace all 4 of them. And then a MAF sensor. I got to replace that one. And financially, I just can't do it right now. But I'll eventually get to where I can. And once I get that took care of, we'll be good to go. I hope the truck will run right. Every time I get a little bit ahead to where I can get parts to try to fix it, something happens. And it's been continuous like that. I haven't had any break at all to where I could actually take the time to get everything repaired. My phone is ringing again. It's vibrating. Stand by. All right. I went ahead and got off the call, and I got back to the trail, little road, the golf cart road where the 4-wheeler's parked. I'm at it finally. Here we are. So I'm gonna get on the machine, get everything put away, and I'm going to make my way back to the house. I got to get out of the heat for a little bit, get cooled off, get some water. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys really soon. I am working on trying to get something set up to where I can do a live show. The problem that I'm having, the internet's fine, everything works, but the problem I'm having is no quiet spot. I go outside, the dogs don't stop barking. The goats are hollering, the geese are going off, the chickens come up and start crowing, the roosters do, and there's no silence. And when I get away from the house to where I don't have to deal with them noises, we have no signal. And so I have to do it at home. So it'll have to be at night when the chickens and they're bedded down, but I got to do it when somebody can monitor the dogs and keep them from barking and climbing over me. And that's the hard part. And if I get somebody to take care of the dogs long enough for me to do a show, we'll be doing it. But I'll see you guys soon. Have an amazing afternoon. Be safe this weekend. Be blessed in all you do, and be kind. I love you all, and we'll absolutely see you soon. If I can get them to attach, I'll add a few of the trail cam clips right behind this, just to give you something to look at. Y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed. We'll see you down the road. We love you. Bye-bye.